Alright, what's up guys? So I kinda have a mess right now, but we actually did a lot of things that I didn't record when we got the car back. Like we put the roof rack, we put the antenna, we changed this one out for a new one. I haven't really shown you guys too much, but honestly we barely got the car back, so I haven't been able to show too much. This is the JCW rear bumper. See how nice the paint came out. So yeah, it I actually have a light right here, so but yeah, it came out really nice. So my dad's honest opinion is that he thinks the Cooper S rear bumper, in his opinion, looks better than the JCW rear bumper. And honestly, I'm kind of more 50-50 about them. I'm not sure which one I like yet. I wish I could open the garage door, but so yeah, I'm not sure which one I like yet, but they both look really nice. So I'm actually thinking of changing out the stock tail lights to the Euro ones, which are red and white only. I did put on this carbon fiber antenna, which looks super nice, and I also got this carbon fiber. You guys are probably gonna think I'm crazy, but not gonna lie, I bought my freaking first carbon piece and just keep buying them. And honestly, I wish that they had these in carbon fiber. These inserts, that would be so sick if they had them in carbon fiber. Because I kind of like the chrome, so I know that they have these in chrome and like this, I mean in carbon fiber, to de-chrome, but honestly I kind of like the chrome. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it from what we did. I know we put this on too when we got the car back. We still need to put the badges, so we got to do that. But yeah, so right now I already laid some compound and polish on the headlights, so I'm probably gonna clean the fog lights too, but I'm only gonna ceramic coat the headlights. So that was kind of the point of why. Well, I also have to paint the seats, finish painting them, because there is a couple spots that I have to get in there with the paintbrush. That's why I kind of have this little mess going on over here, because I was kind of doing that yesterday. But I kind of want to show you guys what I think are a few steps that could restore your headlights. So you could get regular rubbing compound. Alright, one sec, come on. Alright, it's because I was like, shit, I have all three, might as well just show you. So if you're not getting the results you want with the regular compound, try, because you're gonna want to use compound before polish. So if you're gonna do your headlights, you could even do them by hand, but you're gonna want to use something a little bit more abrasive than polish. You could even just try polish just to see. But if you're not getting the results, if you could do polish, if you don't get the results you want, use ultimate compound. If you feel like you could still maybe try to get better results, this is gonna be, like, honestly your best bet, because this compound is ultra cut, so it's gonna still be a compound, which isn't gonna do more than a compound, but it's letting you know that it's ultra cut, which is pretty much the limit of what the compound could do, in my opinion, which is crazy. So you're using compound, but you're getting pretty much the best results you could possibly can with compound. So that's why, honestly, I didn't even know about this one until, and they sell it in a big container, which, and you can see it's like brown. I'm pretty sure it's like see-through, so you can see the color of the fluid, if I'm not mistaken. But it's like a light tan, or like a tan bottle. But it's the same thing. It's just this is a smaller version. So they have ultra cut compound, which I recommend using first. Like I said, you could do this first, but me, I kind of like just getting as much over with as I can instead of just coming back later. So put some ultra cut compound and then go straight to polish. But like I said, if you don't have this, you could try this. Go straight to this. But this honestly cuts very, very nice. I do have my detail spray right here just to, you could use whatever detail spray or whatever, but even Windex, I guess. But I just like to kind of clean up all the residue after. So then we have ceramic coat. I don't know if it's that brand Cerakote. Pretty sure it's the brand I'm thinking about. But I don't know what I think it's the graphene amount. So I was actually kind of looking into that because I bought this one, and as you guys can see, it still has a good amount. And I previously did the the headlights, like a few months ago, and I also did the exhaust using that after I polished them, and they came out very, very nice. So I think it was probably a little bit longer with the headlights, and it's just because they were at the body shop, and it's been super, super hot this summer. So I feel like it was just killing the plastic, even the paint. So now that I already got them polished, and it's actually funny because in my room I have a new lens for both. So I'm gonna go ahead and change those out when I get the chance. But I wasn't just thinking about changing them out. So I was actually thinking about painting the housing black, and then also replacing, like when I'm doing that, replace the lens. Because I have seen the ones that have the black housing, and honestly, I really, really like how it looks with the black housing, but don't get me wrong, I love how it looks the way it does. So it's really hard to change things. Like over here, we also have the side skirts. But honestly, when it comes to these, we're definitely putting them on, because these are just too, like, just too basic. And as much as I love the way the car already looks, it just looks too basic. And those side skirts, I mean, I'm not gonna agree with my dad about the rear bumper because I haven't put it on, and when I see them in pictures, like I said, it's 50-50. I really like this bumper, but I know that this one's gonna look really, really good too. So we definitely have to do that. But yeah, I'm also thinking about getting some dress up, like maybe change out, these bolts, this bolt, I'm just thinking about this brace, just changing out the bolt on this brace. I think that would make the engine bay pop a little bit more, because I know that they have them for all of them, but I wouldn't really want to, if I ever get pulled over and I have to pop my hood, I just wouldn't want it to be something that's like, I honestly wouldn't even get them in red. As much as I would want to get them in something like red, the washers, I would get them something like black, something that doesn't even stand out, because I just try to avoid standing out. I kind of try to keep it stock. If you guys honestly take a look at the engine bay, like honestly, the only thing that stands out is the damn intake filter, but everything else looks stock. And I would say besides my catch can, but literally those two things, and the filter is cool because it's carb legal. So there's no, you know what I mean? There's no need to worry about that. But I guess it does look kind of intimidating, or kind of modified. And not only that, but catch cans as well. That's why I know that they sell catch cans that have like a little filter at the top, but honestly, it's just bullshit. Like, you're just asking to get pulled over. So with this, hopefully, they wouldn't trip too much about it. I think it's like some fucking nitrous or some bullshit. Some cops are really, really fucking stupid, uneducated and shit. So respect to them, respect to their duty. But when it comes to vehicles and automotive, some of these officers are just pulling people over just to pull them over, and it's fucked up because there's so much money invested into these projects that it's like they don't really understand, or they're just honestly doing it on purpose just to fuck with you. There's been so many people that have been targeted on YouTube, and even YouTubers that have been targeted and have been able to put that on their platform, which is amazing. But it's out there, There's a lot of corruption. So you just have to try to avoid as much as possible. But yeah, I'm just thinking about getting the dress up for that. And I know that they have it for the headlights too, so we'll see. But yeah, so back to the ceramic coat. So, I got this one. I think it has 12 graphene or whatever. But I don't know how much that Cerakote one has that everybody uses. Or I don't know if it is Cerakote. I think that's like that black plastic thing. Devin Nimala always promotes them in their brand. I forget. It has like an armor thing. So it might be Cerakote, it might not be, but if it isn't, my bad. But I don't know what type of graphene or how much that has, but I was seeing, because there's different amounts, that if it says anything above 10, that technically it's bullshit. I don't know how much of that information is accurate, but that's what I've been told. I'm gonna show you guys myself because I don't want to record over here, but I look like shit, guys, so bear with me. But yeah, so I don't know how much of a difference this does, but all I can tell you guys is that this has, I think, 12. So I don't know what's true, what's not, because I'm not too educated with ceramic coating, but it still does its job, you know what I mean? When I applied it the other time, you could tell that it's just doing its job. And I guess in some of the bottles, if you look at the top, you can see some residue if you reuse them. And you can see that it kind of turns kind of hard because it's like some type of crystals. And it actually acts as like a protective layer. And so it's kind of like a clear coat, I want to say. But don't quote me on that because like I said, I'm not really too educated on that stuff. But we have our ceramic coat, and you gotta use stuff like this, honestly, but I just don't think it's the same. You know what I mean? So they provide you with your little pad, your applicator pad, and you just want to go ahead and I guess I would say just go down, like just rows. And you could also do like what's it called, like I want to say patch. Forgot what it's called. You just go like that, and then you could go that way, that direction. Um, so I would do like one or two coats, and you just wait like a little bit. In the sun, it looks way more noticeable, I think. Not that I think you would want to do it in the sun. I'm not too sure, but it starts kind of turning like rainbowish. So once it turns like that rainbow effect, you just want to go ahead and wipe it off. It's literally that simple. Alright guys, so I'm gonna see where I could put you guys to give you guys a pretty decent view. But yeah. Alright guys, so hopefully the camera doesn't fall. That would be sad. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, like I said, you could kind of see it. I don't know how good the camera's gonna pick that up. Yeah, definitely not. But on the tip, you could kind of see some crystals. Here, hold on, let me see some. There we go. Works. So yeah, you can see those crystals. Very, very like small. But yeah, so that's what I guess they were talking about when I was seeing that video. That you could see that it kind of hardens. And it acts like a layer. So so you go ahead and open it up, and this stuff wasn't too expensive like some brands out there, so I'm not gonna be too shy with it. Just go ahead, however you feel like you could effectively get the most like the most freaking like more area. I can't tell if these lenses are actually that bad. But yeah, they're cooked. Honestly, don't remember it screaming at me. So hopefully it lays down nice right now. Guys, those freaking 360 cameras are fucking badass. I want to get one just to get that outside footy, especially like when none of the homies are there. You know what I mean? So they are really expensive, but they're still affordable, I guess. They are really expensive though. I want the I think it's called the 3 Insta shot or Instacam, the 360 Instacam, and I want the X4. So yeah, that puppy's like $500-$600. So yeah, it's expensive, but we'll see. We also have the mics to set up in the intake, or like the engine bay, and in the exhaust area to get better audio. So alright guys, so the camera actually died, but we already laid it down. One thing I was noticing too is that these headlights are cooked. See those like lines right here and here and here? Yeah, it's like cracked. So luckily this side's not that bad, but thankfully I do have those new lenses. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how you change them out, to be honest, because these, I'm trying to save them, you know. But honestly, you're cracking pretty bad, so I've never seen that happen actually. So crazy. Alright guys, so that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the fog lights real quick, and then I'm gonna continue on finishing this off. So getting closer and closer to getting this thing ready. We also installed this strip yesterday too, and yeah. Another thing is that we installed the roof rack. I think my camera's about to die, but you want to take off the molding a little bit to cut that second layer if yours is one piece. Just FYI.